Stay.
What's up, bros and broskies? Today we're going to be brewing around Argus Kos for the very first diddly brew. Argus Kos, Angus beef, is a legendary creature, spirit soldier, 3/4 vigilance. Whenever Argus Kos, eternal soldier, becomes a target of an ability that targets only it, pay 1 and a hybrid Boros. If you do, copy that ability for each other creature you control that it could target. Each copy targets those things. Argus Kos is an aggressive deck. We want to knock out our opponents with damage, but we will use absurd amounts of damage using cards that are typically trivial and turning them into phenomenal bombs, with, of course, a Blink sub-theme because, well, I really like Blink. The first thing we're going to talk about is Planeswalker upticks. We don't really care about their ults. They're really meh here. We care about their upticks and sometimes downticks. Things like Jessica Thriceborn can, when targeted Argos, can triple the damage of all of our creatures. Need to board wipe? Don't worry. We got cool things like Gideon, this stupid deer, that will, when targeting Argus, will make our entire board indestructible. Main 2, follow up with a board wipe. Our shit's Gucci, their shit's dead. Need to gain some life? No worries. A Johnny Steadfast's uptick when targeting Argus will give our entire team 1/1, Burst Strike, Lifelink, Vigilance. That's a lot of life. Need to pump through and finish someone off? What about giving your entire team +3/+3 in flying? Elspeth does that. We got answers for everything. They're gonna board wipe you? What about Adakar Valkyrie? Reanimate your entire team at instant speed for 2 mana.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
What about giving your entire team double strike and lifelink with Brew's Tarl? Scavenge Brawler is just a win. For 5/2, you can give your entire team 4 +1/+1 counters. Flying, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. They're usually not alive anymore. That's a lot of damage.
That was easy.
What's that? Your opponent can't be swung at because of some stupid repeatable fog or some shit? No worries. Thundering Raiju is your MVP homie, the Giga Chad of the set. Whenever he swings, you can target Argus, which then targets your entire team, which then triggers his ability. First trigger, 1 to the entire table, 2 to the entire table, 3 to the entire table, 4 to the entire table. This is not 1 +1 is 2, +1 is 3. This is 1 +2 is 3, +3 is 6, +4 is 10. Everyone's dead. If you have even just 7, 8 creatures, not a big deal. They're not alive anymore for sure. Now, Blaine, I hear you say, through your screen, somehow. You said there's a Blink sub-theme. Where the fuck is the Blink? Are you a liar? Are you stupid? No. I'm not a liar. Here's what we do. We have ETB triggers, such as Magora Lauren and other things. It really doesn't matter. Usually you want some ETB card draw, like Inspiring Overseer or that stupid little dwarf dude. Because what we're going to do is, we're going to use cards that only blink one thing via an ability, such as Conjurer's Closet or Teleportation Circle. When targeting Argus, will blink our entire battlefield. For this reason, we typically don't want to run anything that makes tokens, because we're going to blink our tokens away and they're going to go away. So We just want to keep the homies, the original homies. Now, there's only a few ways to blink Argus with activated or triggered abilities. But we can do, what if we created a copy of our entire battlefield constantly with things like Jaxus, Kiki Jiki, Flame Rush Rider, only targeting Argus, legendary token dies, who cares? Point is, our entire battlefield gets duplicated. That's so much value! With Jaxus, she gives them Blitz, so we get to draw a card off of every single creature that got copied because she gives the tokens Blitz. Things like Mother Runes and Giver of Runes, if our opponent only has one prominent color, you can give your entire team protection for whatever their color is. Let's say you're fighting a bunch of zombies, you give them all pro-black, they can't block with anything, your entire team's unblockable on top of all the bullshit triggers you can do, because Argus can be done multiple times, one for every single time he is targeted. Ridiculous. The strength of Argus is his obscene amount of damage out of fucking nowhere. He is fantastic at dealing damage, dealing with threats, drawing lots of cards if you have the proper setup via mass blinks or mass copies. He's honestly just fantastic in most areas but a couple. Unfortunately, Argus is just Boros, which means if you aren't hitting your card draw creatures or ways to blink your card draw creatures, you're going to run out of gas. Luckily, there's enough repeated value that you can always do something, unless you're playing against someone who's discarding your hand constantly and blowing up all your stuff, but I mean, most decks can't fight through that anyway. In conclusion, Argus Kos is an awesome commander, very underlooked. If you play him, your opponents almost certainly have never played against him before, but they will remember when you Raiju the entire table for like 50 damage, they'll remember that stupid little Angus beef Spirit Man. Thank you for watching. I know it's cliche, but I am new, so like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. If you'd like to tell me a unique idea for a commander, comment down below. I will not do anything if it is super, super popular. I'm sorry, that's not my shtick. But thank you for watching me, and you're still here, and you're staring at me, and I'm staring at you, and we're staring at each other. Goodbye.